first little video. I do actually really miss having you in class, but I think it's really awesome that we can still connect online and we can have these videos and still find some ways to build community. Anyway, so the first way we're going to do this is by going through this little tutorial on how to use this website called Canva. Now, Canva is this amazing design website that you can literally create so many different things really quickly and they can look really professional. If we go online for a longer period than just this week, we will be using Canva for assignments and for classwork. And I just think it's a really great tool for you to have. So you will need to make an account. So you'll need to, first of all, obviously go to the website, which I will link for you guys if you can't type it in, but it is Canva. It's like Canvas, but without the S, okay? You will need to make an account. Now, please, Year 7, please, please, please do not make a pro account. Canva will do anything to get you to try and pay for it. It is free. There are things you can pay for, but you don't need to. So if it ever says, please make a pro account, do not do it. You don't need to pay for it. You only need the free account. So sign in with an email. You can use your school one. You can use a Gmail one. Anyone, doesn't matter. Make an account. Once you've done that and you've logged in, you will then be able to get started. So what you guys are going to be doing is actually making a newspaper or a magazine style article based on pretending that you're a journalist and you're inviting your audience to come along to an exhibition where all of Margaret Preston's prints are going to be on display. So you'll essentially need to make something that looks really eye-catching, that will grab your audience's attention, and that will convince them that they need to be at this exhibition, okay? So what you're going to be doing is starting off by finding templates, because Canva is awesome and they actually have some really great templates. So you're going to look for the newsletter template. So type that into the search bar, click on the newsletter one. It then pops up with all of these awesome magazine newsletter style reports, and they're all completely editable. You can change the colors, change the photos, change the text. Let's find something. I like this one, okay, because, actually, I changed my mind. I think this one looks more modern art. So I'm going to click on that. You can pick whichever one you want. I'm not going to hold it against you. And then you should open up the template for you to edit. See how it says try Canva Pro? Whenever it says Canva Pro, ignore it. So all the text you can click on and you can change. So I'm just going to write Preston Exhibition. See how it's a bit too big? You can highlight it. And up here in the toolbar, you can change the size of the text to make it fit. So whatever you click on, the tools to edit that item will actually appear up the top. So because I've got the photo open, the photo edits are up the top. If I click on a picture, I can change the color of it up the top. I'm just going to keep it red, but, actually I'm going to make it blue. Like this dark blue down the back. This one can be blue too. And I kind of like the whole contrasting colors. So I'm going to make it orange just to make everything pop a little bit. Oh, if I can figure it out. Make it orange for that one and for that one. So everything is editable, and that's what you really need to take away from this. And I don't want you to leave anything left behind that hasn't really been edited unless you love the colors of it. Okay, so on iLearn, there will be complete information about what information you have to include in this article. You'll have to include things like some examples of her work, the dates that the exhibition would come to town, why people should come, and a little bit of information about her life, just so people know. Sorry. So let's say Preston Exhibition, the amazing work of Margaret Preston is. Oh, I spelled her name wrong. Preston is coming to town. And I can also zoom in on this a little bit just so I can read it a bit better. That's good. You can change the date. So today's date is the March 26th. And we don't really need a volume because we could actually give this magazine a name and put that here. So let's just say the Artist's Review. That sounds good. You can delete things, you can move things around. I don't really want a second page, so I'm going to get rid of it. Instead, I'm going to make this photo smaller so I can fit more text in. And as I type, I should be able to change the size of that. So I'll quickly just show you how to make some other changes. So Don't forget, you can click on anything up here, you can edit it up the top. Down at the side here though, this is where you can find photos that Canva actually already has. So this one's a bit, ooh. See how they've got the little pay for symbol? If they have nothing in the corner and it says free, then you can use it, okay? So anything that has a little pay for, don't use. We have elements that you can use too, so you can put templates in for different photos of different shapes. There's stickers and charts and lines and all sorts of things you can choose to use. There are different presets for text, so if you kind of like the way that looks, it puts it on there for you. You can move it all around, change the size of it, but I'm not going to worry about that today. Whoops. Let me delete it all because I don't want it there. Good. Okay, you can also include videos, but we are making a new magazine article, so let's not do that. You can change the background. Right now it's just white, but you can click on different things and it changes the background of it, okay? And finally, the most important thing is your uploads. So these are some fun photos from things I've designed before, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna find one of Margaret Preston's, one of her photos, prints. So let's just find an image of her to whack in there. So let's just find, actually I want a picture of her face because I think she's beautiful. Preston artist, let's click on this one. So I like this photo of her. I'm going to put that in my article. So to do that, I'm just going to wait for the image to load in full size. I'm going to right click on it and hit save image as. And I'm just going to write Preston portrait because it's a photo of her. Make sure it's saved to my desktop, hit save. And then what I can do is I can actually upload photos, so you can drag them from your desktop or your downloads bar and they'll upload them there for you to use, which I think is pretty cool. So once this little bar has loaded in a second, if the school internet decides to work for me, you can drag it and you can see that it'll actually fill different placeholders. So I like the way it sits there. Oh, pardon me. Okay, so fit it there nicely and I'll maybe put one of her prints. Let's just use this one for time saving sake for now. Again, save image as, save, and then we're going to drag that into our uploads. And you can put it in there when it loads. Now, Canva is an awesome, awesome tool. You can type everything in, you can do great designs. And once you're done, photo loaded, awesome, I'll chuck that in there. Now, you can see here that there was a filter on top of it. We don't want to have that filter. It was black and white, the photo, so we're just turning the filter off. Awesome. Okay, now to edit the photo, you can actually double click on it and you can actually adjust how much of it you can see. And of course, you can change the size to make it fit too. That's better. Cool. Okay, let's just pretend I'd written all my information and I was happy with this way the article looked. I am not, but let's just pretend I am. We will hit this little downloads button here. And I would suggest finding the one that says high quality. And a PDF is a good thing for you to have. Hit download and it will download straight to your desktop. Again, you do not need to do anything that you have to pay for. And it should be saved to your desktop, ready to send to me. Okay, that's all you've got to do. You'll need to upload your final newspaper article to your iLearn page where I've asked you to. Follow the instructions. If you need any help with anything at all, please email or social stream or Zoom call myself or Mrs. Manning or Mrs. Johnson, and we're more than happy to help. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you guys hopefully very soon. All right, bye.